Hey guys, what's going on? It's Chaos Mastery coming at you with a League of Legends series. We're going to be starting this off in the Season 4 pre-season. I'm actually going to be doing this every week or every couple of days, depending on how many videos we can do on the weekend, but remains to be seen. I'm going to be doing this with Esteem.
Sithma to be honest. If it's League.
Is it Sithma for the LOL?
Sithma for the LOL, isn't it?
Alright, Sithma for the LOLs. Okay. And so we're going to, just before we do our first game for you guys and do our first dual commentary, which is inevitably going to be the main thing in this series, we're going to go through the masteries and some of the changes that we see as we've just patched, or you just patched yours for pre-season, you've got the changes, so we're going to take a look at that on Sithma's screen, so why don't you just go through it. Sithma, is it Sithma, what are you? Sithma? Yeah, Sithma.
Yeah.
Whatever, let's go for it.
It's just a name, Okay, so just got a message telling me that masteries have been updated, so I'm going to have a look now. It looks quite interesting what they've done to it. It seems to be buffed a little bit. Instead of Ignite Mastery, we've got something called Double-Edged Sword. Melee, deal an additional 2% damage and receive an additional 1%.
Do you reckon that'll actually change people's summoner spell choice, because maybe, because you don't have the ability power or the attack damage upgrade from when it's on cooldown, it might not be as useful, so
yeah,
maybe some other summoner spells?
Yeah, Ignite Mastery was considered OP.
Ignite has monopolised the market in terms of summoner spells.
Absolutely. Yeah, it supports using Ignite and whatnot. It became OP.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a way to nerf it. This double-edged sword doesn't look that good. It's only giving you. It's a bit of a risk in a way. But I'm gonna not
what is
select
it? Was
that
it dealing additional 2% damage?
and receive an additional 1%.
Oh, that is fucking two-way masteries. Then you can.
I wonder what it does for Jace. I wonder what it does for Jace, because he's melee and ranged. That'd be interesting.
Maybe it changes when he changes his weapon.
That would be
interesting point. Though. Right. Anyway,
point.
so Fury.
We're going attack speed. I'm going to make a Wukong mastery page, as he is the favourite champion.
Yeah. So me and you both
definitely don't really need the attack speed. Definitely want. These seems to be buffed a little bit. These here you can go up to 5% CDR now, which is great. Expose weakness. Damaging an enemy with a spell increases allied champion's damage to that enemy by 1%. I don't think that sounds that good. It's more team-based, it seems. Allied champions.
Whether you're doing it in solo queue or playing with some friends.
And
like
it's
your mama Gragas, which
1%.
you'll learn about later in the series.
We'll see some footage from that.
Okay.
Well, obviously, we want the attack damage per level. That's 10 AD. We're going to take
standard.
that. I think we are going to need to take a point. I don't really want to do Butcher, because Butcher looks to have been nerfed. You used to be able to put 2 points in it and get 4 damage to monsters and minions, which was really good. But now it's a maximum of 2, and that's... I'd never put just 1 point in Butcher in the old mastery page.
No AoE damage.
Exactly that, yeah.
So with
and I'm pretty sure Wukong's E is considered
AoE.
AoE, yeah. So I might just go for take a point in attack speed. So move a little further down, can't hurt, and I don't really like the look of these. Actually, now scrap that. Oh, we already had a point in attack speed, okay. 2 points in attack speed, that's 2.5%. I don't really like the look of these at this moment. Spell weaving, okay, damaging an enemy champion with a basic attack, which is Wukong's Q, remember, increases spell damage by 1%, stacking up to 3 times. That's going to be really good on Wukong. Yeah. That's going to be.
Well,
really
I don't know.
good.
I don't like, because when with all the old masteries, you can kind of just know them, but with this, because everyone's new to it, you can't just get them off a page. So you're having to kind of do your little mathematics and try and work it out. And I'm sure it will adjust over time.
Oh, this is interesting. Executioner, which we can put 3 points in. This would be amazing on someone like Zed. Increases damage dealt to champions below 27% health by 5%. So
that's kind of just like.
Okay, so when you put up Executioner, it doesn't increase the damage that you're doing. It actually increases the health that they need to be at for your damage to increase by 5%. So put in 3 points in that. Increases damage.
It's exactly like the end
number
of the
21.
mastery tree. Yeah, but it's even better.
It's the end of a mastery tree earlier on. It did only cost 1 point to have that before.
Well, it was right at the fucking end, and it's sick.
Yeah. Okay,
what's the end one on this one?
Well, we'll get there. Okay,
alright, sorry.
Warlords.
Jumping the gun.
Okay, hang on. The Martial Mastery. Nice. 1 point for 5 attack damage. We're obviously going to take that.
Yeah.
Blade Weaving. Damaging an enemy champion with a spell increases basic attack damage by 1. That's very much like that one. Damaging an enemy with a spell increases a basic attack.
So we've got to bun that one off for Wukong then?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it would be very good. Yeah.
That's a bit confusing because
I think spell weaving and
yeah.
blade weaving. That's like like your basic attack base one amass more for spells.
So it's weird because it's the other way around. If you look at spells,
yeah,
you
expect
warlock.
AP to be on this side, but I think that is more basic AP.
Yeah, and not only that, the name spell just makes you think that you use it for an AP, but really it's a bit different.
Warlord increases bonus attack damage by 5%. Now I do.
Is that correct?
I'm a little bit. My personal Wukong build is more of like an off tank rather than flat damage. Like on someone by Riven, where you're getting loads of bonus attack damage for your items, this would be amazing for AD carries, brilliant. For Wukong, I build him quite tanky, maybe only 2 damage items per build.
So it depends whether you're thinking about building
it depends
damage
how you
items.
if you want to be.
So maybe probably a good way to go for an alternative mastery page, but maybe not what we want.
So I'm actually going to just put 2 points in that for now. I think.
We don't need any.
Moving down. No.
What's the one on the right? On the far right?
Oh, what?
With the little cross swords. What's that one up there? Look.
Wait, hang
that
on.
one. What's that one? Champion.
Oh, okay.
5% missing health and mana.
Yeah, probably.
Only 5%. Not sure. It'd be quite good if you were someone like Tryndamere and just wanted to keep sponging back the health or use it with life steal.
But killing a champion is such a big thing for such a little thing.
I mean, where I play Wukong mid, maybe because I kill people a lot in the mid lane and then I can sustain it, but then it's still not really worth it.
You've got Arcane Blade over here, which again I think is aimed at AP. Basic attacks also deal bonus magic damage equal to 5% of ability power. We're not going to be stacking ability power, so
maybe
again, if you want to stack ability power. Okay, I'm having trouble with this one, Devastating Strikes. This is giving me +2 armor, which I'm more than happy to have armor.
But you don't want the magic.
Well, I do not want magic penetration at all.
But who has armor and magic penetration? Not many.
Not many. It's a weird.
So yeah, so it's just that you're still getting it worth. It's still worth. It's just that it's split between 2. It's split. It's so that you can both types of AP and AD can both benefit from this offensive mastery. So you can't look at it in a bad way just because you see the word magic penetration.
Well, I don't know. You have people like Rise, Shogath. They would really benefit from that. And look, you're getting
Jax fucking hell, Jax would rinse with that, especially with his Trinity Force buff.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just. Okay, Havoc's pretty good now. Havoc is now +3% increased damage, which is pretty awesome.
Pretty decent.
I've actually gone for 3 points, taking some magic penetration in Devastating Strikes, just because I wanted that armor. It's 6% armor, so obviously the more you're building late game. I do love Radiant's Omen, Sunfire Cape, all of that stuff, so that's going to increase.
Yeah, but is that armor penetration or just armor? Is that because that's
in
a really weird way.
Okay. Yeah, we're reading this wrong. It's,
that's what I was trying to say to you, man.
It's not giving you. Okay, I was reading that as actually.
Fucking hell, I'm surrounded by retards. Gold elo retards.
Fuck
Right,
me.
armor penetration, I'm pretty sure.
Never go full retard. Yeah, you're getting armor and magic penetration. Armor penetration and magic penetration.
Okay.
Rather than armor and magic penetration.
And if I look there, that's
Jesus
better in
Christ.
Scars that we probably end up going for with Wukong for the 9, yeah? Because we want to go a bit tanky.
Yeah, we've got veteran scars as usual.
Scars, that's old school.
These first points are different. Like block. Increases incoming damage from champion basic attacks by 1. Take 2 points, putting up to 2 is going to be quite good in the early game. We'll check out our other options.
Bit of health regen.
Wukong is someone I would definitely take health regen on. Absolutely.
Just for some sustain, yeah.
Increases bonus armor and magic resistance by 2.5. That's pretty significant. Because we're going to be building those resistances, like I said, Sunfire, Radiant's Omen, Spirit Visage, all of those good items. That's going to buff them even more. Veteran Scars used to be a 1-point mastery, now it seems we can put 3 in. 36 health at level 1, which is pretty decent to be honest.
How much is Doran's Blade, health-wise?
Okay, so Tough Skin is now specifically built for the jungle, because it does not affect lane minions. So but Tough Skin is totally a jungle mastery now. I think we are going to want 2 points in block. If we do 1 point in block, then we can access maybe something here. Reduces damage. Okay, oppression. Reduces damage taken by 3% from enemies that have impaired movement.
So you could slow someone. Say if you were to build like a frozen mallet or something, then they'd actually also reduce the damage.
That's really interesting.
Because that means that your frozen mallet
usually
comes into the game again where you can be tanky, but
yeah,
also slow them down and then even be more.
With
tanky
throw mal, if you were fighting with someone, you had a throw mal, it would be great. But it's usually if someone has that slow snare taunt, they're usually in a defensive position and not really going to be fighting you back. So I think that's a bit of an odd mastery. A lot of the time I think and just for 3% is so insignificant.
But what
in
if
a way.
you're like running away kiting at someone like Ash, and you're trying to survive? You're a squishy ADC. You're just trying to get out.
That could make the difference, but I wouldn't go for that.
Especially not with Wukong though. But yeah,
I am definitely going to go on Juggernaut. I see that straight away, and I know it's something I want to buy. 3% max health is fucking awesome. Oh, they've put the armor and magic resist down here now. Fuck.
So you get no armor.
Fuck. I really want armor for lane. I might. Hang on. Can I take some points out of? Let's try mixing this up a little bit. Wukong really needs a good early game, so maybe if I take some points out of there. How many points do you need to get to get there? Hang on.
Yeah, you'd have to take stuff out, mate. If you're 21, you don't want to do that.
No, I definitely want to hit Havoc. We can't take anything off. Maybe you have to take.
You got to take that health.
I definitely want maximum health over +2 armor. Yeah. Wow. So if you're going 21-9 now in your masteries,
maybe
you can't
start
really.
Orange Shield.
Yeah, straight up, mate. I think it's. Or even cloth.
Cloth 5.
Cloth 5.
Or maybe cloth 5 isn't a good option anymore. We ain't seen the price changes yet, mate. We don't know what's going on.
We've got a lot to learn, but I think that's looking good.
Yeah.
I think we'll just have a quick look through some of the other ones.
Yeah, just look through the other ones just for the sake of people that aren't playing Wukong, which is probably quite a few.
This is looking alright. I'm going to save this mastery.
Yeah, save that one. That's our Wukong one. Let's
have
a look down the tree of defense then.
Let's have a little look down at what's going on here. We had obviously oppression, which is 3% reduced damage from enemies with impaired movement. And your hardiness and your resistance are now further down the tree, which used to be up here where Undying Scars, Veteran Scars.
But I actually quite like Veteran Scars being up there because you do get a lot of health.
Yeah, it's really good actually.
Level 1, level
really
2
good. Plus you got a 3% on your maximum health already. You could go to lane with a lot of health just by taking men.
But then everyone's going to have these masteries.
True. Yeah, true. It changes the game. Changes the game. It really does. Changes level 1 quite a lot. Perseverance. Got your 1% missing health. Regen of missing health. You do 3 points amount. I assume it'll go up to 3% missing health. Swiftness. Reduces the effectiveness by slows. Again, going to be great on people like Ash.
But then
champions
I don't think it go that far down the defense tree anyway, so it would be irrelevant on Ash.
Oh no, sorry, reduces the effect. Okay, that's on you rather than the slow that you're dealing. Okay,
yeah,
my bad.
But not only
so great
like,
on
Ash wouldn't go down the defense tree at all, really, would she?
Vulnerable targets, I'd say. 80 carries. Of course. Tanks, off tanks, like anyone that doesn't want to get CC'd, I guess it's quite a general mastery. Reinforced armor. Reduces damage taken by critical strikes. Now, there was a similar mastery to this in my last one, and I just think critical strikes are so sort of game sort of dependent, like
randomly generated.
Yeah, I mean, like there might be a Tryndamere on the other team, but what's to say he is going to build flat crit strike? It's quite a difficult one to know if you pick
situational.
Absolutely. Evasive reduces damage taken by 4% from area effect magic damage. Interesting.
Of a situation.
And it requires 3. So you'd have to take magic resist to do
it. It kind of feels like what they've done here, from what I mean, I haven't been able to study probably this is the first time I've seen it. But it kind of feels like they're making the early masteries important.
Yeah.
And so therefore maybe when you're starting an account again, or if a person is new to League, they're not at so much of a disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh wow. This is where it could get really good for Wukong, I think, with Tenacious. If you were to go over 9-21-0 route, Tenacious you can do 4 points in. With 4 points in that, you get +4 armor and 2 magic resist for each nearby enemy champion. And Wukong's passive actually does exactly that, gives him armor and magic resist based on how many enemies he's near.
So like stack with that.
Yeah, that synergized amazing. That alone almost makes me want to reconsider and go 9-21.
Definitely an alternative.
If I'm feeling confident in my lane, I would definitely take 21-9-0 so I can get that early damage.
So
but if it's a hard lane, exactly, a Renekton, Jax, Lee Sin, Darius, a hard lane, Riven, I would definitely go 9-21-0. And then when you're in the late game, Tenacious is going to be fucking awesome with your passive.
What's the final one for defense then? Let's have a look at that.
Oh, hang on, we've got second wind quickly. Let's not jump the gun. Increases self-healing, health regen, lifesteal, and
I want to get to the end! Well, let's see the big one!
Calm down. Runic shield, this is an interesting one. Start the game with a 50 health shield. The shield regenerates each time after respawning. That's really interesting. So you go to lane with a shield. That would probably be worth doing.
Each time after... What? Look at that, it's changing the game.
Really? You're going to have so many people coming back to lane and they've got a shield on them. Champions that have never had a shield before.
Weird.
That's going to change. Yeah, that's going to be really
wait,
different.
hang on. Junglers might be able to use that to maybe take down the
that's going to be
great.
Like that's going to be great for junglers, yeah.
Fuck.
Awesome.
That's massive.
50 more damage. You can spawn right there. 50 more health.
That's going to be crazy level 1 as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not even more health added into the game, as if it weren't enough.
Fuck. Okay, right. Check the end then.
So imagine if you... Oh, imagine...
No, let's get to the last one.
Let's talk. Let's talk a bit more. Imagine if you went veteran scars. Fucking shut up.
Yeah, 86 plus...
Veteran scars, 36. You got Juggernaut.
So that's 86 plus 3%. So that's like...
Crazy.
Fuck knows.
Okay, here we go.
88.
You can stop jizzing in your pants now. We've got Legendary Guardian. Reduces the duration of crowd control effects by 15%.
Sick.
It's basically Tenacity, but with a buff, I think.
It's like Mercury Treads kind of fucking level, mate.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Yeah, it's basically Tenacity.
Imagine, like, say,
really
laning against a Jax or something, and he gets a counter strike off on you or something, and then you're out in the bottom lanes.
Counter strike wasn't the strongest form of CC.
Okay, yeah, but you know what I mean. But like in lane, if you get ganked by a jungler, say, I don't know if it would work with Warwick. It would, wouldn't it, with his R?
Yeah.
So like shit like that, it's just gonna get you out and save you a lot.
Imagine being stuck in that Warwick hole for 15% less than you have to. It's a dream come true, surely, if you're going on. Oh yeah, mate, 'cause it's not Tenacity, is it?
No. Stack.
All stacks. Oh, okay. Phase Walker. We're going into the utility tree now. One maybe for support / junglers /
I'm already bored looking at this page.
Yeah, I'm already bored. It's been good of you.
We don't care.
We
about
don't really give a shit. Maybe some people were like, for mid laners might want to go 2190, but if you are a bitch and you want to support, changes to support.
I tried it, but I'm bronze support, so I just build needlessly large rod and Sona. So
Kill Seal with Sona's Q.
Yeah, you'll see that later on in the season.
But this has been our mastery update. These will look quickly. Phase Walker, Fleet of Foot, Meditation. You can pause the video if you really give a shit. Scout, Alchemist. I'm bored already.
Maybe
thanks for watching, guys.
Support will get top comment by being a bitch.
Yeah.
As you know your way is Google Plus. Ha! Fuck you.
Unlucky.
But yeah, you'll see us in an actual game soon, probably, where we see the actual changes in effect. Let us know your own favourite masteries and changes, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.